A lot harder for folks to make a quick buck on the streets of Nashville. People who panhandle have some new rules to follow. News Channel 5's Chris Cannon is live at Metro City Hall, where council members just passed a new law. And Chris, how does this law affect panhandlers?
Well, Rory, after 6 at night, they can no longer ask people for money. That's right, aggressive panhandling is now illegal. Metro City Council voted this bill into law earlier this evening, and they did it without any objections. Let's take a look at some of the main points of this new law. Before 6 p.m., people cannot panhandle within 25 feet of an ATM or 25 feet of a bus stop, and people cannot ask for money within 10 feet of a doorway. Then, after 6 p.m., aggressive panhandling of any kind is off limits. The law does exclude musicians and non-aggressive forms of panhandling. Many see this as the first step in solving the homeless problem.
Because when we look at the growth of the problem over the last 4 years, if we don't do something about it now, then 5 or 10 years from now, it's just going to be a lot worse.
Metro Council also decided to come up with a community roundtable tonight that will look into more substantial solutions to this problem. But homeless advocates say low-income housing and the shortage of shelters in the city is the biggest problem. Long nights on Nashville streets. They can be cold and they can be dangerous. Tara Cole died after 2 men pushed her into the river as she slept.
She is a woman that was homeless, and if she had a place to live, she might be alive right now.
But in Nashville, advocates say homeless people don't have many other options than the rescue mission, and the mission isn't for everyone.
If you don't want to go to church every night, or if that isn't your specific religion, then you basically have to choose the streets.
No one argues the rescue mission plays a crucial role in the city, like sending out the cold patrol. But many people feel Metro dollars need to back a non-faith-based shelter in Nashville.
Models in both Chattanooga and Memphis, there's been support from the city to help make sure that there's an emergency shelter facility where people can go to.
Until that happens, advocates say the homeless will spend many more cold nights on Nashville streets. And more than shelters, the folks at the Homeless Power Project say the city needs more low-income housing. And during last year's campaign, Mayor Carl Dean pledged to build 200 low-income housing units a year. They say that will go a long way in helping solve the homeless problem in the city. We're live downtown. Chris Cannon, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Chris. Metro Council does hope to have results from that community roundtable on homeless issues by this coming June.